Welcome to Token Topics. XRP, Quant, and the Digital Pound Foundation are topics. We're going to dive into understand how Overledger operates with the XRP ledger. Both of these technologies are partnered with the Digital Pound Foundation, pushing forward a central bank digital pound. Also, we're going to learn more on Overledger and its relation with Ripple. We're also going to connect partnerships that are partnered with Ripple, working with the Digital Pound Foundation. So if you're wanting to learn more about XRP, Quant, and the Digital Pound Foundation, you come to the right video. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. With that out of the way, let's go ahead and dig in. In my most recent video, I explained how the Quant network is an overledger. It's blockchain agnostic, and it acts as an operating system so all of these distributed ledger technologies can interoperate, work together. And I also explained about the security feature. If one network goes down, it can bypass that network to another network operating so everything is constantly running smoothly. And that's the power of Overledger. All right, we're going to learn more on Quant Overledger and its relationship with the XRP ledger. So this video is going to be on Quant and XRP. So Overledger is an operating system over blockchains. It's not an interledger, it's an overledger. So please understand that. They are not in competition with these blockchains, and I'm going to get into that. With Quant Overledger, unlocking the benefits of blockchain is incredibly easy. It's an operating system that lets you connect or interoperate any legacy network and every current and future blockchain with no extra overhead. If anything, this complements and allows more available options for these blockchains to connect to not only other blockchains, but to old legacy systems. So if anything, this is going to help the XRP ledger and XRP ecosystem. Continuing here. Second paragraph. This allows for unprecedented levels of flexibility and interoperability right there. Current blockchain networks operate as a siloed fashion, defeating the purpose of congruent networks. Overledger, which is Quant, allows these protocols to seamlessly communicate with each other, external networks, consortiums, and legacy systems, similar to an internet of blockchain, if you will. So if you truly love XRP, then you should love Quant, because Quant is going to bring out a lot more features and complement XRP, as I stated many times. So again, Quant is not competing with XRP. Overledger is not a bridge asset. Actually, it provides additional functionality and options over what Interledger offers to enable more use cases for XRP, for example, and other tokens, but we're using XRP, for example, and for the ledger to operate with multiple APIs, including old legacy systems, because this world is enormous. There's all kinds of different systems out there. So what Quant does is allowed for these APIs to interact with each other. Allows for it to interoperate with other distributed ledger technologies. So not only other APIs, old legacy systems, but it allows it to communicate with other distributed ledgers. Let me give you an example of another distributed ledger, Zinfin's XDC. Another ledger is Stellar XLM, and so on. I can go on all day. Another fact is QNT, or Quant, the token, is not a settlement token. If you had to make a comparison between XRP, XDC, XLM, or QNT, or Quant, which is a token, would be a licensee. It would be more of a licensee token to use that token software to sign messages, facilitate trade, regardless of whether they use XRP, XLM, XDC, or whatever. In other words, Quant is there to facilitate the trade by using whatever settlement token chosen to be used for the transaction. This is a great article from Quant Network, and it gives us a great idea of how this operating system is going to help facilitate all these blockchains to interoperate. The world's first blockchain operating system simplifies blockchain adoption for enterprises. Interoperability without additional complexity. The inability of blockchains to work together is a widely recognized issue for blockchain technology. Quant Network demonstrates that it is possible to address this without additional infrastructure or another layer of duplicated consensus. minimal disruption, and no forced migration of existing legacy systems. On average, an enterprise would require a minimum of 8 months and a budget of over £300 million to develop and test blockchain technology. Overledger removes uncertain barriers by requiring only 3 lines of code. That's it. Connecting the world's network safely, Quant Network has a heritage in cybersecurity for government. As a result, they recognize that adopting a multi-chain strategy in isolation is a daunting task. A key advantage of Overledger is creating permission networks that do not open up enterprise to other nodes in a peer-to-peer network. Decentralized applications can only operate within the confines of a single ledger and cannot scale or migrate off. In comparison, Overledger facilitates multi-chain applications which benefit from having the ability to operate simultaneously across multiple different ledgers. It's important to note that one of the first blockchains to be integrated into Quant Network was the XRP Ledger. Now onto the Digital Pound Foundation. We know that the Digital Pound Foundation has been working hard on a central bank digital currency, a digital pound. One of Digital Pound Foundation's key partners in creating a central bank digital currency is no other than Ripple. And notice the date when they joined partnership. It was October 14th, 2021, which was last year. And it's not just Ripple, also Quant Network has partnered with the Digital Pound Foundation. And in fact, look at the date when they announced the partnership. The 15th of October of 2021, one day after Ripple announced their partnership. Ironic. If you were to believe that they were in opposition of each other. But they are not. They're working together. Now, if we go to the official Digital Pound Foundation website, we scroll down and we're going to look at member community. We see Avalanche. We see CGI, which is a Ripple partner. In fact, I want to show you. As you can see, Ripple and CGI are working together. This partnership was announced all the way back in 2015. Continue and scroll along here. There we have Modular. Modular is another Ripple partner. Just this past February of this year, Modular and Ripple announced a strategic partnership to enable seamless payments into the UK and Europe. Boom. And keep scrolling, and next we have Quant. And of course, we know Quant is an overledger for Ripple. So yes, they are working with Ripple. And who do we have next after Quant? Accenture, another Ripple partner. Accenture has been a Ripple partner since 2015. So now going back to the Digital Pound website, as you can see, it's pretty self-explanatory that if you are an XRP holder, you're in a good position. As you can see, Ripple has its name all over the Digital Pound Foundation project. It's all over. You just have to know where to look. You have to read between the lines and look into the partnerships. But Ripple is everywhere. Now, can Quant Overledger use other ledgers for the Digital Pound Foundation? Yes. But I would firmly state that the XRP ledger is the main ledger and actually sets the standard. Now, to end the video with words from Jeremy Wilson, chairman of the Digital Pound Foundation.
The Digital Pound Foundation is a collaborative enterprise. It's focused on the introduction of a digital pound. Its members span the public and the private sectors, and its purpose is to act as a convening point for those who are engaged in the safe, secure, and effective development and introduction of this new form of money. Now, why is it important? It's important because any new form of money cannot be taken lightly. It is a rare occurrence at best of times. Even the credit card didn't have the enhanced capabilities that this has. So the world has become a global laboratory now, trying to understand the ramifications of this fast-growing phenomenon. governments and private enterprises are developing something which will serve humankind better than any past or current forms of money. And this new form of money is only possible because technology is transforming all the interactions between human beings, which themselves need money, and money must therefore adapt to serve those interactions. Now, the ramifications of this will affect every one of us. It is unlikely that we will see a global version of this form of money until we have a form of global government. So nation states, regional governments, and private enterprises are also working on their own versions. And that's why we formed the Digital Pound Foundation, to help it happen in the UK. Now, the foundation has an important role to play, and good governance of that foundation is therefore of paramount importance. So the company has been formed, the Articles of Association have been agreed, and the founding members include those with deep practical experience in established forms of money and their mechanisms, those with technological competence to understand and facilitate the transition to this new form of money, government and public sector observers, and grounded visionaries who are able to translate what is possible into practical reality. Now, wider membership of the foundation is welcome. So in conclusion, we do not believe at the Digital Pound Foundation that we should underestimate what is afoot here. It will take time. It will need interventions at all levels of society, and it will need new government policy. It will need guidance on its practical implementation, and it won't go away. Now, that's why we formed the Digital Pound Foundation.
Well, everyone, that's all I have for the video. I hope you did enjoy it. Please put your thoughts, your comments down below. What are your thoughts about Quant assisting XRP through over ledger technology and enabling more options and features otherwise that would not have been available? I want to say thanks for watching another edition of Token Topics.